Hi, this is Richard here. So today I'm going to start off the video with a big massive thank you to Stuart. As you've seen on my Facebook page and my Instagram page if you've been on it, the last week or so I've been making my own homemade spinners and stuff like that. That's all thanks to Stuart. Now Stuart sent me his own homemade spinners and they worked brilliant. You'll see a couple of them in this video later on. But he showed us step by step how to make them. He gave me a lot of advice, showed me where to get all the stuff, and he's given me a lot of help over the last couple of weeks and showed me how to make my own homemade spinners. So Stuart, I know you're watching, big massive thank you, it's really much appreciated, and thanks very much for the spinners and the lures that you sent us, it's really appreciated. So today's video is all about homemade spinners, so thanks to Stuart, I've now made a few as you've seen on my Instagram and Facebook page, and I've got a few fish. So today I'm going to show you how to make one and then use that spinner and hopefully catch. And then tomorrow, if everything goes to plan, I'm going to be meeting up with Aldo and George, and we're going to have a day down the river fishing. So tight lines and enjoy the video. So this is everything you're going to need in order, as you can see. Start off with the hook. You've got a bit of wire there for the main construction of the spinner. Then you've got your weight, and then you've got the other components as well. And this is the three tools you're going to need. You're going to need one for cutting the wire, pair of pliers, and then you're going to need these ones for doing the loop on the spinner. So first stage is you put the hook on and then you make the loop for the hook that you're using for the spinner. Next stage after that is you just add on the components in the order that you see. Once you do that, the next stage is just to make a loop at there. So you make the loop, and then it's just a case of bending the metal over, just so that nothing comes off. So once you've done the loop, it's just then a case of cutting off the tag end. And that's it all done. So hopefully you found that helpful, and as you can see, it spins pretty well. Now it's just a case of go catch a fish. So this was two of the spinners that Stuart made for me, and they worked really well in the water, as you'll see in this one that we second. And this is the spinner I just made today, as you see. So unfortunately I didn't catch that day, so this is the next day at 6 AM in the morning. I decided to come down and get a few hours fishing before I met up with Aldo and George. So before I start fishing in the river, I always spend a good 10 minutes just looking at the water, see if I can see any features or see any fish rising. So today I thought I would use the Savage Gear Texas rig and the Carolina rig to see how I got on. Unfortunately, I didn't catch on this occasion. But it was still good to try something different for a change on the river. So after not catching, I decided to go back to the spinner that I made to see if I could catch anything on that. So after having a short break, and with the weather starting to change, I decided it was time to pack up and to head to go pick up Aldo and meet George. So I've used my underwater camera here, and I've slowed the footage down to 25%. Just coming into the screen at the top here now, you can see a small sea trout. And now if you keep a close eye at the top right of the screen, you'll see a sea trout now. It's nice to see them underwater like this and seeing them how they blend in. And this was later on in the day. First casting in. So it was this point, unfortunately, my battery died on the camera and wasn't able to catch Aldo's fish on camera, but it was a nice sea trout that he caught. So it's been a brilliant few days fishing, and it was brilliant meeting up with Aldo and George. I hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching.